What's up, y'all? It's Timmy, and this morning I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys down to the Potash Shafer Trail in Moab, Utah. So let's go check it out. Welcome to Truck House Life, baby. Good morning, everybody. It is bright and early before sunrise time. I don't know what time it is. I need to buy a watch one day, but and I'm gonna go down into town and get some coffee, maybe get breakfast. I don't know. I don't really eat breakfast, as it turns out, and hit the trail. So let's go. It's gonna be a sweet day. I camped out right here. It's a public campground last night. It's pretty cheap camping. It's only 10 bucks. It's either that or I spend, the closest camping in Moab is about pretty much 12 to 15 miles outside of it, which is at least 2 gallons of gas round trip, which is $10. So I just stayed here. Beautiful Moab sunrise this morning. It's pretty nice. Okay, we're here at Moab Coffee Roasters, which is right on the corner of 100th and whatever this main street is, Highway 191, I think. It's right over to the right. Really good coffee. And I'm gonna sit in there. They've got the fastest internet I've ever used in my life. I made 3 or 4 different YouTube videos, had them ready to go and needed to upload them, which usually takes anywhere from an hour to hour and a half, 2 hours, sometimes all day. And they all uploaded there in like an hour and a half, like all 4 videos. So it's awesome. So we're going back there. Let's go. All right, y'all, we got our plan for the day. We're gonna go hit Potash Road Shafer Switchbacks. It's a pretty good way. It's about 18-mile trail. It says 2 to 4 hours. I bet it's gonna take me 8 hours. I have no idea why. Might even get out the one wheel out there, but we're gonna go north of Moab, maybe, I don't know, a couple miles, go left, drive about 16 miles, then we're at the trailhead. So let's go send it. Just north of Moab, we're on Highway 191, crossing the Colorado River. Right after you cross this, you go about 1.5 miles, and then we're gonna go left on Highway 279, I believe. We're gonna follow this sign to the left that says Potash on it. All right, we're gonna follow this Toyota Corolla up here, out the Potash. Looks like we're gonna go about 15, 16 miles or so, and then the trailhead will start. I wonder if that Toyota Corolla is going there. It turns out you don't really need a crazy vehicle to drive crazy trails sometimes. You're just gonna be a crazy driver. It helps. It's more helpful to be a crazy driver than to have a souped up vehicle. Man, I can't tell you how beautiful Utah is. This is just crazy. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna freaking on Highway 279, just driving to the trailhead, and I'm already satisfied. Not even on the trail, already satisfied. Moab, Utah, awesome. Freaking cool. I'll tell you one thing though, it is crazy hot here. This is, when is this, September? It's the second week of September, and it's still like close to 100 degrees. It's freaking hot. But man, is it gorgeous here. All right, here's the Potash plant. Shafer Trail is about a mile ahead, it says. Road's already getting rougher. And it's an 18 to 19 mile road, and it says it takes 2 to 4 hours, so it must not be super rough like Gemini Bridges was. Or knock on wood, hopefully it's smoother. And then I'm also meeting up with some folks I've never met, like internet friends tonight, to grab a beer and hang out and talk about life. So that'll be fun too. So I'm trying to make it back for that by 8-ish or so. All right, here's the trailhead. Here we go. And here we've come up to the 4-way stop. Let's go ahead and get a good driver's ed stop in. Bam. No one coming from right or left. Let's do it. And this goes up to all the evaporation ponds up here. And then once you get past that, it just keeps getting more and more epic. And then we get up to the Shafer Switchbacks. Should be pretty chill. That's awesome. The miner just swung by in his truck really quick, like seemed frantic, and I thought he was gonna yell at me for being on mining land or something, but he's like, you know, the road gets really rough up there. I'm like, I know, we're going. It's always interesting to see people's different perspective of rough. I told you guys I grew up rock crawling in samurais, so I'm used to some pretty crazy stuff, but also I can't really do crazy stuff in the truck camper, so I'm in this weird predicament. But we're gonna go for it anyway. Go see what happens. I tell you what we are gonna do really quick though, just so, it's a 10,000 pound truck and I could totally do this in 2-wheel drive, but that means all that stress is on my rear drive shaft, so I'm gonna lock my hubs. That way the front is help kind of taking the weight off the rear drive shaft. All right, there we go. It's locked, I think. Is it? No way, I was unlocked the whole time. Oh. Nice. Oh yeah, so far so good. The right after the dude warned me there was a steep hill and it was rough for a camper, but I'm finding this thing. I would not suggest bringing a 24-foot RV up that hill. Might get yourself in trouble. But it's all good so far. It's just super cool. We're going through a slot canyon right now, kind of. There's a lot of rock outcroppings that look like this, which aren't too bad. Hey, hey. Thank you. Nice Jeep. All right, got ourselves a little obstacle here. Not too crazy, but a lot of tippy dippy stuff. So let's see how we do with it. See if we can get through it. Let's find a good spot for the camera. Unfortunately, GoPros never do justice for stuff like this.
Not too bad, man. This thing's pretty impressive. I think just being able to creep super slow with the diesel has helped me a bunch in this stuff. Doesn't really feel too tippy yet. It's scary because I'm used to my Toyota RV being super tippy, but this thing's all right. I think those heavy springs have something to do with it. And to the left, we have the, whoa, ponds right there. Which it says apparently you can't camp. I don't know what to think about federal lands. I'm like, it's really cool. I really appreciate that they keep things improved and do signs and bathrooms and all that business, but also I'd kind of just rather have it be rough and then you can just kind of camp whatever you want, do what you want, bring your own bathroom, bring your own water. I wanted to go visit like Arches National Park yesterday and it's like $30 to go in just for one person in a car for the day. I'm like, this is our public lands and 30 bucks is like, that's not really reasonable to me. I don't know. Instead of paying 30 bucks, I'd rather it be free and I bring my own bathroom. I'm self-contained and self-isolated. The road doesn't have to be super nice. It can be rough like this. I don't know. I think that really high fee to get into national parks really stops a lot of people from going. Remember Yosemite was like $30 or $40 to go through, just to pass through it. So I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with the fee system with the national parks up here, especially because it's my land, it's your land, it's everyone's land. I know they need funds to do bathrooms and that kind of stuff, but $30 just seems a little bit much to me. I don't know, or at least to stop me from visiting the parks, which sucks. We're still climbing up, I'm assuming to some kind of summit. So far, I would absolutely never bring a full-size RV on this road. It would be, I don't know if you'd make it. Honestly, the road is I'm not going to call it difficult, but it's a challenge for a vehicle, especially with a truck camper in the back. And the I've got a super low range in this diesel, so I'm able to creep up a lot of this stuff. But if most campers that probably have a higher gear and would just be getting rocked super hard in this trail, so keep that in mind. Cool. Just talking with these guys. I guess it's Don Bishop Videos. Pretty much all Jeeps I've seen, I feel like. And big drop-offs. It's Colorado River down here. You can probably see, looks like some motorized stuff towing the rafts, maybe. Can't quite tell. Pretty wicked though. Shafer Trail is pretty cool, pretty awesome. And we're not even in the switchbacks yet. Anyway, I just scarfed some lunch. Little roast beef sandwich action. Get a little drink, and we're gonna continue on. I think we get maybe, I wanna say 4 miles to the switchback, but we'll see. So let's go get it. Oh yeah. I wouldn't call it intense, but that was something. Yeah. Come on, Lewis. Come on now. Trail is so cool. Check this out. I'm in the edge of a 400-foot cliff. Pretty sweet. You really can't drive down stuff like this every day. You really can't. It's pretty cool. Or hopefully not drive down that. But unfortunately, there was a guy tailgating me and kind of pushing me through on the best part of the trail back there in this crazy narrow cliff, super sketchy, hardest off-road part, so I didn't get to film it. But it's back there in that curve. I'm guessing the Shafer Switchbacks must be like up around the corner somewhere or something. Slowly getting there. I think we got like 3 or 4 more miles. Looks like we're rolling into Canyonlands now. The trail just goes right on into it. Hey, you guys again. Oh, are you guys going up all the way through? Okay, yeah. Enjoy it. This is gorgeous. This is Canyonlands National Park. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that thing. Look at that beast. Holy crap. Unfortunately, I'm 99.9% sure that you can't fly a drone in national parks, so I'm not going to be able to fly a drone in the Shafer Switchbacks for you guys, but I'll do my best to capture the scale. But you know how that is with a GoPro. Sharp turn with a downhill. Should probably put it in lower gear maybe. This is so cool, y'all. This is such a cool trail. If you're gonna come to Moab, I'd highly recommend the Potash Shafer Trail. I'm probably saying both of those words wrong, but it's gorgeous. Sprinter. You know what's funny? That was the first Sprinter van I've ever seen off-road in person. Finally, there's one out there. All right, continue on. All right, I can only assume that those are the Potash Switchbacks up in front of us. We're heading up the valley ends, and now we're gonna get up in that plateau way up there, so that's what's going on. It just struck me, a lot of you are probably wondering like, hey, put your seatbelt on. Why don't you have a seatbelt on? That's because if this car goes off 400-foot cliff, I'm gonna try to jump out of it before it goes off the cliff. It kind of depends on my situation. Sometimes I'll wear a seatbelt off-roading. Sometimes you're safer without it on. Just totally depends on the situation. I had 2 friends in high school where the truck went over the cliff and they didn't have their seatbelts on. If they would have had them on, they'd be dead. The car was crushed flat, so. And I know that's like 1 in a million chances, but when I'm driving right beside really large cliffs, I personally would rather be able to just jump out of the car if I need to instead of fall 400 feet. So that's just me. All right, guys, here we go. We're at the base of the Shafer Switchback. So when you look at the book on four-wheeling in Moab, you're gonna see probably a picture of the Shafer Switchbacks because they're freaking pretty cool looking. Like this is a crazy cliff wall. I'd say like at least 500 feet up. And this road is cut into the side of it, switchbacking up it. So hopefully this big truck can make it. It's a little bit intimidating. We're gonna literally climb up this cliff wall around the corner. Seems impossible, right? We're still cruising up the switchbacks. You can see it's not too crazy, but I mean, we gotta go. This road is climbing up these cliff walls in between them. This is sick. This is so cool. Transmission's getting pretty warm though. I'm gonna have to stop it when it gets to just below 210. I have to let it cool off. All right, the switchback with the cliff wall right there. This is the first switchback I had to do a 3-point turn on. That was a sharp one. Woo, up we go. We still got a ways to go. All right, this one I'm gonna have to do another 3-point turn probably. We'll see. These are sharp, y'all. Woo. I think we might have this one maybe. Nope, have to do a 3-point turn. Unfortunately, I don't have a full steer with this either, so that makes it scarier. Woo. Maybe a 4-point turn. Yep, so that was like a 5-point turn to get around that one. They're getting sharper. Man, the transmission's almost 210 degrees. I'm gonna have to stop and let it cool off in a minute. Well guys, I think the worst of it's over. Holy crap, that was insane. They pull off in this view over here. Made it to the top. Jeeps. Sweet. We just made it to the top. Holy cliff, check this out. Oh. Dang. How sweet is that? So we just came from that lower trail right there from way back out there. I don't even know where it came up. Switchbacks kind of started like right there and they go up in that canyon, and that was awesome. So cool. 110% recommend Potash Trail so far. Freaking sweet. The truck made it, I think. We're not totally to the top and we're not totally done yet, but I think we're close-ish. So I'm gonna unlock my hubs. Cool, man. Yeah. All right, continue on. As far as time is concerned, I left about 10:30 in the morning and it's 4:40. So it's pretty much 4 hours to get from the Moab side to the top of the Shafer Switchbacks, essentially. And I mean, I really took my time. You guys saw it. I mean, I did a bunch of filming. I stopped and ate lunch. So I did a mega casual pace and also went super, super slow with the camper. So you'll probably do it faster than I will. We have officially made it back to the pavement. And yeah, we're just heading out of Canyonlands right now. It said 31 miles to Moab. So I hit the pavement, took a ride on the pavement, and yeah, got half an hour to an hour, I guess we'll be in Moab. We're on top of the rim and Shafer Canyon, all that stuff we came all the stuff we came out of is down there in that valley. See the road even. Highly recommended. I would absolutely not bring a normal RV down that trail. You will completely destroy it. It was really rough the entire time until I got to the whatchamacallit, national park, and then the road is improved a little more graded, that sort of thing, and not as bouncy. You could actually go, you know, 5-10 miles an hour. Other than that, I was going 2 miles an hour. Anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to smash the like button down there and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of my stuff. And I'll have another video for you next week, or another one this week, who knows. See you next time. Peace, y'all.